Hey, welcome to Monday Night Real Flight. I hope you're doing well this Memorial Day. We are flying Buena Vista. Get your gliders ready. I turned the wind down. It's at 15 miles per hour. Hello to Michael Reitza if you're watching. I got a haircut. Hey, Paul McNeil, what's going on? I am flying at the glider port. Woo! Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you had a great Memorial Day. We are flying Buena Vista tonight. I turned the wind down so everybody should be able to handle it no matter what you want to fly. I got the power off. I'm just catching some thermals. Woo, woo. Can you hear me all right, Paul? Mic check, mic check. All right in the North Mississippi. Mountain RC, how are you tonight, sir? We are flying Buena Vista. And I turned the wind down a little bit. And it's really nice. I got the power off. Sound is good. Thank you, Paul. I've tried to do this flying on a side of a hill, glider flying. Yeah, I always seem to have to walk to the bottom to get my airplane. It's not as easy as people think. Ooh, you can even do tricks if you want. Still no power. Hope you had a great Memorial Day, guys. I did. I felt a lot better once I cut my hair. Been watching Monster Zero and Godzilla. Oh man. Fly 327. How you doing, sir? We are flying the Buena Vista glider port tonight. It is actually a lot of fun. I turned the wind down just a bit to 15. It's really not too blustery at all. But I left all the other parameters where they were. Still get the turbulence and the direction. There we go. That was a nice close pass. Jump in, the water's fine if you want to fly. Monday night real flight. Woo. That was kind of wild. Nothing like looking straight above your head. I don't know why, but I just love the way these SIG seniors and senioritas fly. They're awesome trainers. They're just so slow and lofty. And you can roll them over. You can make them do a loop. There we go. An ASW 28 is the bird to fly. That would be cool. Not sure if that's available on the real flight, but I'm sure you could download it from some source. Hey, Philip. Happy Memorial Day to you, sir. Oh, I know you live in Canada. You don't celebrate that, but I'm sure that you have just as much as thoughtfulness and honor and respect for those that never got to come back from war, paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms. Nice to see you, Philip. Hey, we saw you jump in the Zoom. We saw your name come up in the Zoom, but then you just bumped right out. I think it was during Kenny's show. The glider is in the game. Ooh, oh, not in the trees. Not in the trees. Come on, not in the trees. Uh-oh. Hey, what do you know? Oh, somebody's here. Let's see. I gotta go over here, I guess. Beep. Fly good, don't suck. Is up. Thank you for flying for us, sir. That is awesome. We will put you on F3 so we can see you. Testing the link for someone. Woohoo! Yep, I think it works. Yeah, we had some other person jump in after that. We don't know who it was. Just said Wombat. But they never said anything. How hot is it in Tucson? Paul, it was, well, it's 88 degrees right now. And it is going to just be in the mid 90s probably during the week. 93, 94. Not quite 100 yet, so that's good, right? Hopefully it stays that way for a while. Woohoo! Fly good, don't suck. Excellent piloting skills, my friend. Oh, man. I've had allergies. The wind's been blowing like crazy for 2 days. And my allergies have been going like crazy. Excuse me while I take care of my nose. Oh. So what's new in the world? I heard that the U.S. or Iran are at it again. Just heard that just an hour ago. I'm on my phone using cell network. Ah, okay. You know, that sounds like the Indian reservation where we used to get our power from, San Carlos Power. And they, you know, if a cloud went over, their power would go out. It was just the funniest thing. Storms, no, we'd always have power. You know, bad snow, always had power. Cloud went over and it was a nice day. Then the power would go out. Yeah, don't worry, Paul, though. We'll be melting some asphalt here real soon in Tucson. It'll become a mushy mess in some streets. It gets so hot. Is the game back on? It was like that when I first moved here. Almost every month was a brownout. Dry, hot. Right. At least it's a dry heat. We got it there. You don't have to have all that humidity going. Woohoo! Nice flying, sir. Any of you get to go flying? Philip, did you get to go take your plane out for a little bit? Maybe go rip a car up and down the road? Humidity is 88 today. Woohoo! Yeah, that's up there. That is up there. That is, your boots don't dry out in the middle of the night kind of humidity. Yeah, I've been cleaning out my shop the last few days, trying to get it back organized a little bit. Ooh, okay. I hear you, Philip. First thing my wife did this morning was spill the coffee creamer. So she's been having a real chill day. Captain Catalyst. Fly good, don't suck here. This is fun, man. Loving the cliff. Oh, thank you, man. I turned the wind down just a little bit, and it's just something different than we normally do. And I just like to go up there with no power and hang around, kite it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You do a hell of a job flying, sir. I was at the field, had two planes ready. I sprained my right thumb playing guitar, but I tried to push through. Oh, man. I can imagine a hand or a wrist or a finger injury if you're a musician and you play a stringed instrument, you know, bass or whatever. Yeah, that would suck. Sorry, man. There's no chicks here. Sometimes Lori comes in. Well, I haven't seen him in a month again, so they must be busy doing their Mainer things. Either they get too little sunlight or too much. Kind of messes with your brain, I think. Anybody have a guess on how long this agreement's going to last between Iran and the U.S.? Seems like it's already been broken off. I heard just an hour ago they were attacking us again. Or they were out setting bombs in the strait again. Or something like that. When I got the plane set up and ready, it seemed I forgot the battery adapter. Uh-oh. Both planes used that adapter. I had 8 batteries with me. Sometimes the connector is on one of them. Nope. David Snyder! Good evening, Spencer. Just poking in to say, hey, brother. Well, hello right back to you, David. Glad you made it in. I got spiffed up with a new haircut just for all of you. Like I said, the game is back on. Woohoo! Yeah, Philip. I have bought planes and then went, oh, I need that connector that I don't have. So you order the connector, and sometimes you do forget it. Yeah, I'm glad you did, David. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We need some more jet videos if you feel up to it. All right, all good flying. Flight 327 RC, thank you, man. I appreciate you all being here, hanging out. Need some decent weather. Yes. David, it's been windy here. Windy and hot. Right, exactly. CVO Hobo. Hi, David. Hi, Crystal. Give me more wind. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see if I can figure this out. Environment. Wind. Speed. Increase. Now we're at 16. I think it only does it in increments of 1. Speed. Increase. 17. Increase. Wind. Speed. Increase. 18 miles an hour. Let me know if you want more. Yep. Same here. Windy, windy, windy. It blew. There was a post on Facebook today from my mother-in-law's neighborhood, Comanche Wells, and a roof blew off a house in a microburst, landed on the house 2 doors down. Nice. I'd hate to wake up to that. Yeah, the whole roof just. I don't know how it missed the house next to it, but. I worked for a lady and she called me and she said, Bill, we had some really strong winds here and I thought my roof was going to blow off. Can you come and look? She had no hurricane ties tying her roof down to any kind of beams across her house, which was block within a wooden support header and then rafters going across. None on the porches. I think I put like 80 hangers on that house. So any of you guys have an outdoor griddle or skillet or, one of those, I just heard sirens go by. Woo, woo, woo. Uh-oh. Yeah, isn't it like avocado oil that you're supposed to use on those griddle tops? I need to redo mine. What I used last time didn't seem to hold up very long. But I got out there and cleaned it real well today. I'm going to soak it in vinegar. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Soak it in vinegar. Let the vinegar eat all the rust off and then clean it. And then avocado oil the heck out of it, turn it on and heat it in, bake it in. Hello, Jeff. How are you tonight, sir? Hope you all had a great Memorial Day. Bacon grease. Really, bacon grease? Because I have plenty of bacon grease. I thought you were supposed to use like avocado oil or one of those fancy oils that, cost $10 for a little bottle. Bought that griddle to go camping with and used it 2 times. Used it 2 times out here in the yard. So it's got very little use to it. Doing well. Rained all weekend. Oh, that's awesome. I'm sure we need the rain. Although that means somebody's going to have to mow the field. Oil first. Gotcha. Well, let's see here. Let's look at Wild Bill. Where did Wild Bill take off to go fly at? Oh, well, there we are. Nice windy day today. Ooh, caught some lift there. My flashlight collection is coming in handy. Nice, man. I have a bunch of those oil lamps under the sink. That way if the power does go out, we could, light those, and a few boxes of wooden matches in the cupboard. You gotta be prepared. Oh, you can make good tacos on a flat top. Now, we had tacos tonight. It was so good. I made tacos yesterday. Yes. They are delicious. Do you like the lettuce, tomato, cheese, onions on yours? I prefer the white onion, a Spanish onion on my tacos. Or red. Red onion's good too, but my wife doesn't like the red onion. But she doesn't like the white onion either, so I guess it doesn't matter which one I tell her to get. Ooh. Bring it in close. I do got a little bit of power on. First time trying actual Taco Bell kit. It was okay. El Paso is better, I think. Yeah, I usually don't buy the pre-made taco shells. I just buy the corn tortillas and then cook them myself, and either make rolled tacos or just buy the little mini flour tortillas. It never fails. You buy one of those boxes of taco shells, and the first four on the bottom are broken. It's a big disappointment. There we go. I hope you don't mind that I fly. Actually, quite relaxing. There's no trees to get stuck into. These were soft tacos. But I get you, yeah. Woo. Yeah, hands free. Woo. Hi, Scott. How you doing, Scott? I'm a little late to the party. That's all right. Hopefully you had a great Memorial Day, sir. Hopefully you got to do some real flying. What's going on with the arrows? Oh, that's wind direction. We have lift and wind direction. And we have a wind speed of like 18 or 19 miles an hour. Whew. I just got done flying with the OG Combat guys. Nice, man. Well, I certainly appreciate you jumping in here to fly, hang out with us. Ooh, oh, there we go. I did it. I crashed. Kenny! Hey, what you doing, Kenny? Let's see. Who else is here? Fine, good. Don't suck again. And that chimney's rolling, huh? Bet it's nice and warm in there. Not in real life. I did not get out to fly again. Again. No real life flying, just real flight today. And some Velocidrone action practice. Cool. It's just a room full of Scots right now. If I finally log on. Kenny, I hope you had a great weekend. Well, I guess I'll do this and this and this and then that. Oh, and Scott jumps in. Thank you, Scott. Ooh, power, it's nice. You don't need no power, though. Let's go. Boom. Go to Scott. Let's see what Scott's flying tonight. Nice. Not sure how long the phone will last, Bill. Thanks ahead of time if I drop out. I understand that. Philip, always appreciate you being here, hanging out with us and commenting. I guess Mike Bird slept in a little bit. He might have had a long day. Scott has the L49, the L39. L49, come on. What's the matter with me, huh? Woohoo! There we go. Riding the ridge. Right out into the wind. Always great fun and great community. It's very true. Woohoo! Holy moly. That was awesome. That was so cool. So did any of you see the new Dodge truck they're coming out with called the Rumblebee? Oh man. It looked like it's gonna be a monster. Probably cost $100,000 or more. Flying the pass, the gap. This was like the third Monday the power went out. I was late for work 2 to 3 weeks ago for the same. Oh man. Yeah, that sucks. After a while, Philip, you just get to where you don't even need an alarm clock. It doesn't matter. I wake up at 5 o'clock most every morning. I just can't seem to stop. Even if I stay up late, I cannot seem to sleep past 5 o'clock in the morning. And now 5 o'clock, it's like, it's light out. When I ran my own business, 5 o'clock was start time for the month of June, July, August. You wanted to beat the heat. You wanted to be out of doing work by at least 11, 12, 1. And you want to drink plenty of liquids. Nice flying, Scott. Woohoo! Cutting the hills up. I tried. No internet. Oh, man. That's alright. I usually do, Bill, but Tuesday mornings is right after your show. Oh, man, there you go. There you go, Philip. That's funny. Wow, cutting up them trees tonight. I get so lost on the model. I would be like, where the heck do I go to find the base again? Just fly towards the names. Woohoo! That L-39 is flying fast tonight. So Philip, you wanna check out the plants before you cut out, before your phone dies or you lose internet? I'll give you a quick sneak peek if you like. It's looking pretty good. Greetings, Wild Bill. We'll be joining in on your real flying. On your flying. Yes, hi, Lyndon. Lyndon is here. Hello, Lyndon Stewart. I love both my jobs, but neither are a mental challenge, just physical sometimes. Yes. Looking good, Bill. Well, I didn't show him yet. But I will. I will for certain. Oh, Philip. How about that, Philip? Mm-mm-mm. How about that, Philip? It's really going. It is really going. Uh-oh. I think that's a Sukhoi. Oh my goodness. No, that's... That's not the Cap 232. I forget what that is now. Woohoo! Nice flying, Scott. It's good to be the king. Yes, it is. Hey, Fred. How you doing, Fred? Let's see. Scott is still on deck. Hope you're doing, Fred. Hope you're doing well, Fred. Hope you had a great Memorial Day, sir. It's a great day to honor and remember those who never came home. Those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms. We thank you. Hey, Victor. How are you, Victor? We got something different tonight. Some Buena Vista. You're more than welcome to come in, but no speeding, all right? I guess the wind is blowing so hard uphill you can't even get up there. Well, probably can. It's just rough. There we go. Good. I did some real flying today. Nice, Victor. Hopefully you got in a few flights. Enjoyed the day. See, California always has the good weather for that crap. We're all suffering. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. Try it, Bill. Wait. Slip sliding away. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, beautiful day. Where'd you go, to Hemet? That field's an hour or so away from you, isn't it? Maybe two? Apollo. Okay. That's the closest one to you, right? That's your home field? Kenny, I hope you had a great day, my friend. Did you get any work done on your shop? 45 today, no traffic. That's good. Let's see if anybody else jumped in. Look at that. Kenny jumped in. Woo. Kenny's got the beaver. Nice. Nice flying, Kenny. Yeah, let me know if you want me to turn the wind up a little bit. Or down. Yeah, I can imagine if you lived close to somewhere like this, like a good place to fly on the side of a hill, that you would probably have a few gliders in your collection. Maybe more than that. Trying. You got power off, Kenny? Must have a little power going forward. Well, that plane handles the cliff and the wind pretty well. And there he puts it on the nose. There you go. Looks like some busting out the propane stove if you want dinner tonight. Oh boy. That's always an adventure, you know? Because if it was me, it would take me an hour before I could find everything just to cook with. Nah. I do got the propane grill outside. That would do it. It wouldn't do everything, but it would cook. I fly one of my gliders like a P-51. Paul, they have gliders that are shaped like P-51s that are weighted, correctly and real lightweight. Would be fun. I mean, honestly, I think any plane, you can adapt and make fly in the wind. Some do better than others, I guess. I'm sure the Conshindo would do really well. I bet you could get some good speed with that one. Only a few minutes to set up mine. Have backup electricity too, but saving that in case this lasts. Yeah. I mean, once you don't have the fridge going, you got to keep it closed. Keep that going over to it and open it up to a minimum if you want your food to be cold. Because once it shuts off, it starts to warm up pretty quickly. Sometimes a heavy glider is good for speed. Yes, sir. or they have those dynamic soaring videos, where guys are going 500 plus miles an hour. Woohoo! I know there's a few gliders on the real flight room, on the list just for that. Nice fast ones. Where more wind is better. Woohoo! There goes Lyndon. Candy, thank you, sir. Let's jump down here and see what Lyndon Stewart's all about tonight. See how Lyndon's flying. Woo woo. Got some blustery days. Real gliders put water in the wings. Really? Real gliders put water in the wings. Well, I know real gliders do use some kind of ballast. I didn't think it was water though. But that makes sense. I mean, if they need to get rid of some ballast, they can. Don't get rid of too much. There goes Kenny. They dump water at landing. Okay. There we go. One of the properties at the farm is up on the mountain. I would love to fly there because you're looking down at the plane, but they won't let me. Oh, man. Oh, if they have animals around, I can understand why. But maybe there's a different spot on the mountain you could do it. I know on the backside of Mount Lemmon, there are plenty of places you could go and fly in a situation probably just like this, but there's nowhere to land. And if you didn't make it back up, if you didn't catch a thermal, you'd be walking to get your plane. That doesn't sound like any fun. Nice flying. Nice flying, Lyndon. Very expensive animals, Bill. Yes. Like Arabian type horses, racing horses, thoroughbreds. Like they run the Kentucky Derby or the Preakness, or they show horses. Are they those dancing horses? The prancing. Nice flying, Lyndon. Victor Chamulus is in the room. Let's see who else is here. We got Victor up next. Let's see what Victor's flying. Oh, yeah. Victor's got the bird of prey. There we go. Nice. Victor's done this before, I see. Nice, Victor. The trailer looks like my toy hauler in the game. That's cool, Kenny. They use the same trailers and trucks and vehicles and buildings. They're almost the same throughout all the little rooms. Whether you fly the junkyard or the castle or, doesn't really matter. They all seem to have that orange Chevy farm truck looking thing with the camper shell. Mostly show and dressage. So many ribbons and trophies they don't fit. Nice. Yeah, I think that other one is called a Pasofino. Been gliding in the chat. And in the chat. Yeah, I saw you in there, Fred. Thank you for flying, sir. Woohoo. I'm pretty sure the one that Victor has zero power. I think he is completely on the wind. Woohoo! I'm not really flying. Yeah, it's probably flying it for you. Oh no, I'm out of drink. Let me go get another drink, people. Thank you for your patience. Okay, thank you. I'm here. We have a new Colt expected soon. Everyone is excited. That's awesome, Philip. I when I was a kid, my dad had a horse, a mare, and he bred it. It was a quarter horse, and the little colt, little male, was about the color of Cocoa Puffs, so we called it Coco. And then my dad sold that thing. Somebody got a good horse. But my dad was in the sheriff's posse. So he rode for the sheriffs when I was little. I mean little. Up until the time I was about 7 or 8. What airplanes will you fly on the 4th of July? A red, white, and blue F-16, Paul. Military type. Yeah, warbirds. There you go. So, did you all see that Ricky lost his F-18? Did you see that video? Man, that was sad. And he said he's not going to fix it because that particular aircraft has a problem with the elevator servos or servo horns, whatever it was that failed. But he had the rear one of the elevators come undone. F-16, very nice. Nice, Victor. Some awesome flying, my friend. Let's see what Fred's up to. We'll go F3. Wee. Somebody's got the you got the power off. Consindo for the win. Saw the thumbnail but not watched it yet. Yeah. Ricky lost his first one just like the second one. Oh man. Yeah, he said he's not going to replace it. It's a beautiful aircraft. My goodness. Yeah, it went in hard right there. As he was making his right hand turn. Yep, just chilling on autopilot. Heck yeah. Set the trims, let the wind carry you. That's awesome. B-25, B-24, and a red tail P-51. Yeah, red tail would be nice. Or, you know, if you got a Pringles canned jet, you know, you can fly that. That'd be cool too. Still not flying. Just carried by the wind right along. That is awesome. You can switch to someone else. Yes, sir. Hangar 51 it is. Let's do it. Kenny's up. Flaps down. Spoilers up. Pew. Kaboom. Oh, I'm not sure what glider that is, but it's a T-tail, huh? That looks sweet. It's even got a wheel. That's nice. Woohoo! Nice flying, Kenny. Thank you for flying, Fred. I appreciate it. Thank you for flying, not flying. I mean. Yeah, I got a little carried away with the cutters today. But I'll tell you what, I feel so much better. It's coming up summer. You got to do it. Woohoo! Hockey is good this year. Yes, sir, Paul. So what about them Bears leaving Chicago? Anybody got anything to say about that? The Bears are going to leave Chicago. I don't know, man. There will always be the Chicago Bears, right? Maybe not. Can't get a new stadium built. They don't have a good location for it. What are they going to do? They couldn't bear it anymore. The Bears. Yeah, I understand. And you know, unfortunately it's got to be kind of political too, right? If the city knew anything about the way the dynamics of that works, that it's going to have people come to your city and spend money in your city, and they don't want it? Come on. More financial, really, yes. It's made financial from the political mess. It's all intertwined like a big spider web. I think that's the way the government wants it. You know, what do they say? Divide and conquer? Not around here. Mayor wants to tax and redistribute. So California went through this bull. Wow, Bill, I'm back and it's full and it's at full power. Woohoo! Nice, I'm glad you got your power back on, Philip. We missed you. I did notice that you were gone. Now you don't have to cook on the propane stove. Michael! How are you, Michael Bird? Hi, Bill and everyone. Sorry for being late. No problem, sir. Hit the like if you want Dolly Parton to take over. That's an excellent choice, Philip. Tap the like twice if you want Farrah Fawcett to be here next week. Cheers to you, Michael. Ooh, nice, Lanny. Right next to your trailer. Good deal, man. That's a beautiful takeoff, Kenny. Wow, Bill, the winds are strong tonight. I had them turned down just a little bit. It is a glider thing, right? If you get hanging all around where these arrows are, it'll double tap for Farrah. Yeah. Would you like me to turn the winds down just a little bit, Lyndon? I can do that. I had it down about 15 and somebody asked me to turn it back up, so I don't know what the game sets it at, like 19 or 20. Oh, Paul, I can't even say that. Come on now. There's nothing wrong with a pair of hangers, Paul. I got bloody sunburn today. It's been very hot. Oh, Mike. Break out the Coppertone SPF 20 or 30. My buddy Greg that comes out here from Maine, I think he only comes out here to get a suntan. So when he goes back to Maine, he looks like he's been in the sun, you know? I'm still not flying. They just put it on autopilot, Fred. Yeah, you can fly at higher altitude and less wind. Yes, you certainly can. Right above the arrows is lift. So you will get a ton of lift if you go up higher. White boy summer. Oh, man. Woohoo, Kenny. Let's see who else is in here. Skate Guru. Let's see what Skate Guru is flying. Oh ho. A cap. Very nice, sir. I love the Cap 232. Very nice. That'd be a good 4th of July plane right there. Red, white, and blue. Skate Guru. Nice, man. So, boy, they're really going after these e-bike riders, huh? This reminds me of when we had skateboards and they used to like throw a fit if we went on the sidewalk. God forbid anybody has fun. Woohoo! Nice. Nice flying, sir. Oh, if you haven't seen it yet, there's a guy skateboarding all the way across the U.S. Chad Caruso. I have climbed to 95,000 feet on this airfield. Holy cow, Paul. How did you not freeze to death? That would be cool. Oh, that you get down too low on that hillside, and it will push you right into the ground. You got to be careful there. I have learned that about this field. I bet Fred is still not flying. He's flying, not flying. Nice flying, Skate Guru. That's awesome. Awesome plane. Water is way out to the left at this airfield. Water? Oh, cool. So you've been on this field before. That's awesome. Whew. Oh man. Don't start that, Bill. Come on. That's me. Beautiful flying, sir. Thank you so much. Let's see who's next. Lyndon Stewart. Oh, Prop Buster just jumped in. Let's see what Prop Buster's gonna fly today. Woohoo! Helicopter. Thank you for jumping in, sir. Still watching. Thank you, Scott. Hell yeah. So, Paul was talking about that MD500 Motion has. Oh, I saw it. Oh boy, it looks nice, huh? I understand why he wants one. I can't fly a helicopter though. I mean, not without all that gyro stuff. And then, do you get a helicopter? Do you get a drone? What do you think of that new electric Ferrari, the Luke? At David Michael Bird. Bird is the word. Yes, sir. Gotta stay hydrated. Alright, Prop Buster's not flying yet. Up there, now he goes. Right when I reached up to touch the button and go, let's go to the next person. Never fails. Beautiful flying, sir. I have a couple MD500 helicopters. That's nice, Paul. I know the one you painted up to look like Consuela. That thing really turned out nice, my friend. That's what Cletus called that one he bought in Venezuela or wherever he bought it at. Some other country. Nice, Paul. Did y'all see the Matt Armstrong video today? He got the Ferrari fired up. I didn't even know he was working on a Ferrari, but yay. There you go. You're doing it wrong. Ever seen an RC Heli slope soar? No, not really. Not until tonight. How are you, sir? Well, Bill, do you want a small helicopter? No, probably not. Oh, yeah, that might help if I turn the sound off on my phone and the ringer off. So hopefully you're having a good night. You're doing it wrong. Let me see if I can get over here to my page. See what's going on over here. See if I can give you a wrench. There we go. Thank you for stopping in, my friend. Busted and still running. Prop Buster. Cool. You put out some videos? Do you have RC interest? You're doing it wrong? Ferrari should have engines, in my opinion. Yes. Hey, oh, fun zone crowd. We are having fun. Oh, okay. I'm Skate Guru. Cool, man. Yeah, excellent flying. I love that Cap 232. Woohoo! Nice. What is that? The SR22? Oh no, it's some kind of racer. Or maybe it is. I'm not sure. Well, thank you for coming in and flying and jumping in the chat, sir. Always nice to have someone new, you know, jump in and hang around for a minute or two. We do it every Monday night. Hi, Sherman. Oh, there's Kenny. Oh, no. And beautiful 83 degrees out. And you cannot beat that. It's been a really nice day. So you're doing it wrong, Skate Guru. You've been watching Chad Caruso skate across the U.S. Dudes went from California all the way past Houston. It's pretty darn cool, man. Got a support van following him. I don't know how the heck he's getting across the U.S. without taking some kind of major highway, which they're not going to let you out there on a skateboard. Take the back roads, little country roads. I mean, I don't think they have a cool looking car, Phil. Fred, how many RC cars do you have? Wow, that's... I'm not sure if Fred even knows how many cars he has. Maybe he does. Yeah, he's going all the way to Florida. He's been pushing hard. This is his second attempt. I think he attempted it a couple years ago. and for some reason didn't make it. I don't know why. Almost enough. Too many. Nice. Never too many. 3 many. Not possible. Craig Bevan. Hey guys, Wild Bill. What's up? Hope you're doing well, Craig. Hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend. Everybody usually gets a 3-day weekend. When did they make it a national holiday? 1971? Should have been done a lot earlier than that. That would have been Nixon? 71? Nice flying prop buster. MJ is here. Where's my little thing? There it is. Let's go to MJ. Woohoo! Got the Turbo Timber. It's bank holiday weekend here also. Ah, nice. Let's see if we can put it on the chase camera. Yeah, my head feels a little naked tonight. The top wasn't supposed to be the same as the sides, to be honest. Just ended up that way after I cut too much. It was either that or a mohawk, which is about what it looked like when I stopped. Like, no. I don't want to do that again. I haven't counted. 35 to 40. That's a good round number there. MJ, thank you for flying, sir. Doing a great job with the timber. Everybody's loving the wind, it looks like. If you're not, well, I'll change it up next week. Kenny's got the jet airliner going. I think it would be hard for me not to use a Ramy voice when flying that big jet airliner. That guy does such an awesome job. My hair growing down, less on top, more on the beard. Yeah, well, I didn't cut this. So, but I tell you, this is getting pretty white, right? That came off the top. Oh my goodness. It was awful dark with some salt and pepper hair in there. One of those self-inflicted hair jobs, Wild Bill. Yeah. Well, it's just a number 2. I'm glad I didn't do it with a number 1. In a month it'll look the same as it did yesterday. So I'm not going to worry about it. That's one thing about hair. It's always going to grow back unless you don't have any, and it won't grow. And then there's always treatment for that, I would think, right? Beard's looking good, Bill. Long way to go to where it was. Yeah, but every time I cut it off all the way, it does grow back a little bit fuller. Because it's kind of straggly, to tell you the truth. I got some bald spots up in here and here. Summer cut, yes. I'll probably keep it that way for a while. Growing the beard back is easy. Growing the hair back to where it was, yeah, I don't think that I don't know if that'll ever happen again. I don't know. Let it grow. It's once it gets down and starts touching your ears, then hanging down a little bit past your ears. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. It starts driving me nuts right away. MJ is killing it with a turbo timber. Let's go to Rogue. We got Rogue in the house. Let's see what Rogue is flying. Woohoo! Is that the Night Timber? That looks fun. Nice windy day on the ridge. Let it grow. That's been my haircut for the last 40 years. Number 2. Yeah. My shit grows like a weed. And color change is the shit you can't do anything about. Exactly, Craig Beeman. Speaking of growing like a weed, we'll give Mike Bird a nice close-up since he's here. Ready, Mike? It's getting pretty nice. It's looking kind of frosty. Looks beautiful. I can't wait. There we go. Michael Bear. Oh, damn. Yeah. It's looking good. Michael Bear, nice to see you, sir. I'm glad you're here. There ain't been any new releases from Harbor Freight that we should look out for? Just kidding. Just kidding. Looks delicious, Bill. Yes, sir. It should be done in about another 3, maybe 4 weeks. We'll have to see. They're just auto flowers. Wow, Bill, what kind? Well, I got a blackjack auto. I got a strawberry haze. And I got an American Kush auto. And then I'm not really sure which auto this younger one is. But I got one that's a month behind. So, but this little haul will carry me through until the fall, when the temperatures are more gooder for growing and drying. Right now I'm going to suffer when I have to dry it, and it's going to be hot. And you don't want it to dry too fast, because then it smells like hay. Hey, 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 that's not good. Woohoo! You've been flying to some exotic locations, Michael Bear? It's about that time, Mike. Off to the Bahamas. Let's see. Let's go back up the list here. Right to Lyndon. Let's see if Lyndon's flying still. Lyndon's parked on the grass, taking it easy. We'll look for someone flying. Victor flying. Oh, yeah. Victor's got the right kind of bird. Yes, sir, Victor. I love it, my friend. Bird of prey. Please don't say hi to me, Michael Bear. Exotic Macon, Georgia yesterday. Ooh, that sounds like bacon. Which is kind of an exotic meat nowadays. Time for a road trip. Yes, sir, Paul. Yes, sir, I can't wait. So I get to see Paul next week. Next Wednesday afternoon. I love it, Victor. That hawk looks so cool. That's a red-tailed hawk, I believe. At least it looks like it has a red tail. Michael Bear, I hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend. Everyone around you is safe and happy and healthy. That goes for everyone. Hope you all had a great, safe, happy, healthy. Woo! No one ever does. Oh, I'm getting my film back of my birthday flights this week. So awesome, Michael Bird. That is really awesome. Thanks, Bill. No complaints. That's good. There used to be a complaint box in my van for my employees. They would put some really dumb stuff in there. There was a couple times we laughed all day long because of some of the stuff they would put in that box. I'll never forget. No, sir. That's a once in a lifetime deal. Well, Michael Bird was the company that you got your flight with. Are they the same company that's building that second P-38 that's a photography plane? It's got port windows behind the cockpit for camera out either side. Yes, Bill. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, from what I understand, they'll have that one operational soon too. You know, they have the B-26 out here at the Marana Airport that you can go and request a ride in and, you know, pay for it. Of course, it costs, right? Everything like that cost. But I believe that used to belong to Bud Abrams, the guy that owned the Marana Airport for quite a while before he passed away. B-26 Marauder? The company should post signs in every language. So you don't put metal in microwaves. Philip, I have one for you. We went to Costco and they had a new Lego deal, right? The adult Legos. And they were the flowers. Like $15. And we got it for my wife because she likes to do Legos. And when she's all done with the Legos, she's reading the last page. And it actually said, these flowers are not edible. Do not eat. Really? Are you kidding me? We're doomed. We're doomed. The flowers are not edible. Okay. Well, they're plastic. A Douglas or a Martin B-26? I believe it's a Douglas. Craig Bevan. Just amazing, Craig. Definitely a dream come true. Yes, sir. I'm the complaint department at my field, my airfield. Oh, man. Well, you're the one that gets to complain if anybody flies like a dick, Paul. Gonna have to step up for that job. Take your safety officer job very seriously. If you see anybody acting up, get the big binoculars out. Just like be looking at their plane and you just look at them and go, I see what you're doing. Only straight flight, some banking, but I was very happy. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Victor, don't eat the pizza box. Victor, thank you, sir. Let's see if Fred's still flying and not flying. Is Fred flying, not flying? Look at that. Fred has got it going on. So, do you all like banana pudding? I mean, you know, I love banana pudding. I had some banana pudding right before I came on. It was delicious. I had banana pudding, and then we did the dishes, and then I came in here and got ready for the real flight. I don't know, Phil. Still some cheese and grease on the box. Oh, yeah, no kidding. I'm going to tell my pizza place that, Philip. You're going to need to put a sign on the box that says, don't eat. Gotta have the Nella wafers with that. Yeah, of course. That's cool. Thank you, Fred. Fred's bouncing along. Let's see that big jet Kenny was flying. Oh, Kenny's got the glider still. Yeah, good deal, Kenny. Is that the AWS, Paul? That looks cool. Spoilers going. Nice, Kenny. Still not flying. You're flying, but you're not, Fred. Just catching a breeze. Finger looking good. Philip, yes it was. Nice day. Could see France. Wow. Now you got to fly over the White Cliffs, correct? Or along them? The White Cliffs of Dover? That would just be so awesome. Right over the English Channel. Along the channel, yes. That is one thing that I should have done, Michael Bird, was take my opportunity to go to France when they had a remembrance day for my grandfather who flew in World War II in the RAAF, and where he was shot down and where he's buried in the cemetery. Him and his flight crew, they did a little, ceremony for them. And I was invited to go to it. They were seeking people that were related to the people that lost their life. And of course, being that it was all the way in France, there's just no way to go there. No way. No way. No time, and no money even if there was time. But that's all right. Yep. Malcolm John McLeod. Mac. That's what he went by. Mac McLeod. I believe my mom was about 8 months old when he lost his life in the war. Yeah, Michael Bird. So many men lost their lives there. Wow, that would have been very cool. Stepdad was a naval officer and got a jet flyover at his funeral. Very moving. Very much so, Fred. Kenny, awesome flight. You're not using the spoilers anymore. I can see you in the cockpit there. That's a cool little plane there, Kenny. I've been over quite a few times. Very special. Whew. Well, I guess it's going to be a different month when Monday Night Real Flight continues. Looks like it'll be June. It's already 5:25. What is next Monday? The 2nd? The 1st? Woo! Nice flying, Kenny. Skate Guru. Got the Consindo. Gotta be the best one. Nice and fast. Looks great. That's the old school blue one. My grandfather has seen a U.S. jet fly over his ship off San Diego in 1943. That's awesome. Must have been one of the very, very first jets. No news is good news about my car, so still looking like mid-June. Nice. Summertime, the living is easy. It's gonna be a great summer. Not too hot. Philip, it really is. I completely agree, Philip. Tomorrow is the first day that I would be working, but won't be working. Retired now. That's right. Fred is retired now. I think it's going to be all right, Fred. You probably got plenty to do in the yard to keep you busy for at least 3 or 4 days. Sweet treats. Good for you, Fred. So happy for you, Fred. A new chapter in your life has started. Great for you, Fred. Shut up, Fred. Oh, man. Well deserved, Fred. Time to enjoy. Fred's Hobbies opens next week. Philip, that might be right. That might be right. Start smoking. Nah. Not without me. Oh. Gentlemen. I hate to say it, but do you know what time it is? Probably time for me to shut this thing off. It's bloody hot here already, only 4:30 a.m. I have to work in the morning. Fuck. Yeah. Back to the grind tomorrow. Thanks, Wild Bill, for the live and the real flight session. And thanks to all the vets. And remember those who sacrificed their lives for us. For our freedoms. Yes, sir, Fred. Thanks for another great stream, Wild Bill. Have a fantastic week, everyone. You know, guys, I have to say, I have dropped the ball completely on, keeping up with the comments that have come in. And I'll try and do better. I went through the list today, and I was shocked at how many I had missed. I missed all those comments that you guys left. Or maybe I read them and went, I'll comment later, and then just got busy. Yes, sir. Thanks to those who gave it all so we can do this. Thank you for hosting, Bill. You guys have an awesome, awesome week ahead. Many blessings. God bless you guys. And I hope you have a great week. And we'll see you next Monday night. Take care, everybody. Be well, my friends. Have a good one. I'll leave the roof light on if you want to fly. I'll turn it off in a little bit. Take care, guys.